Kalsoom, good morning. That is really shocking footage that we've all just watched there. This happened to you early evening on Saturday in Exeter. There you were, minding your own business with your friend. When were you first aware of this man? What did he first say to you when he approached you?
I was first aware of this man around 6:20 in the evening. We were just walking past and he started to make some jokes and comments related to the fact that we were Muslim and that we were wearing the Muslim headdress. And upon turning around, he started to continue with his rant with some racist comments about this not being our country and that we should go back to our country.
You obviously recorded this, or somebody did, on a mobile phone. Was that you or your friend or a bystander?
That was me, yeah.
Were you not frightened when you got your phone out? That he was obviously very agitated. Were you not concerned for your safety?
Yeah, I was frightened. I was confused and I was also angry. But I knew that if I had to report this to the police, the best bet would be to record and provide them with video evidence of what was happening.
Why do you think he targeted you and your friend that day?
I think it's because we were both obviously Muslim, because we were wearing the headdress. And I think that's honestly, that's what that's all that I can think of.
That's all it was. I mean, you posted this obviously then on social media. What made you do that? Why did you want to go so public with it?
Well, I tend to post a lot on social media anyway, but the reason that I made this public was because I wanted to make people aware of the situation. I wanted to make people, I wanted to expose them to the reality of Islamophobia and to kind of just show them that these things happen and to encourage people to either report these incidents or to intervene if it's safe to do so.
Now, it did sound to me like somebody did say something to this man off camera we saw there. What was the reaction of the people who were around you in the street at that time? Did anybody help?
Yeah, a group of, I believe they were students, they walked by and they kind of stopped to say, is everything okay? And I'm really grateful for that. I think they were just really shocked as well, and they were kind of standing by and they started to challenge the man on what he was saying, and they were just really shocked by his responses.
Has this ever happened to you before, Kalsoom?
I've had comments made at me as I walk past people in the street, but I've never had anything this confrontational or this scary.
And how has it affected you?
Well, I guess it makes me feel inferior because I choose to have a piece of fabric on my head, or I have a particular belief system, and I also feel really inferior because people just kind of stand by and watch and not do anything about it. Luckily, I had that group of people who intervened, but the reality of the situation was that it was just my friend and myself and this man for the first 10 minutes or whatever.
You put it on social media, but you hadn't at that point reported it to the police. Why did you then go to the police?
The video that I recorded was recorded with the intention of submitting it to the police. I was actually talking to the police at the time that the video was going up online because someone had already called them, so they were around and they were able to talk to me about the situation.
And what are you hoping to achieve now by going this public? What's the reaction been from people that follow you on social media?
Well, the reaction has been mixed. I've had the majority of people are really supportive and they're sending me a lot of messages of support. There are obviously critiques in the public, but what I'm hoping is really just to kind of expose Islamophobia for what it is, and to make people aware, and just to kind of raise awareness and just encourage people to either intervene or to report the incident.
Obviously, intervening, can be dangerous sometimes, and we have to be careful about encouraging people to do that. But as you said, reporting it and also just being aware that it is still happening to people like you in this day and age. And as you said, you were born here in Britain. You feel British. How has this all affected you emotionally? Now, a few days to kind of calm down and think about it. How are you feeling about it all now?
I haven't really had a chance to just calm down because it's kind of gone viral online. I obviously feel very upset. I feel confused, but I think I'm really grateful to everyone for the messages of support, and I understand that this is obviously this man is representative of the minority in Britain. So keeping that in mind, I feel okay.
Well, it's nice you recognise that, and I'm very sorry that happened to you and your friend. And thank you for joining us this morning. I know you're going off to the police station this morning, which is why we've pre-recorded this to give your official statement. So thank you very much, Kalsoom.
Thank you very much.